As we celebrate Black History Month, let's take a look at the role music has played in advancing the African American people. For centuries, African Americans have used music as a powerful tool. In antebellum South, enslaved people sang spirituals to covertly plan their escape to freedom. Poems were put to music and performed to celebrate the eradications of slavery. As abolitionist Harriet Tubman guided Black people to freedom along the Underground Railroad, she sang certain spirituals to signal it was for escape. Among Tubman's favorites was reportedly Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. The melody was a signal that the time to escape had arrived. The Sweet Chariot represented the Underground Railroad, swinging low to the south to carry them to the north. The song, which is still commonly sung in Black churches, was performed at Tubman's funeral in 1913. Lift Every Voice and Sing was originally written as a poem by educator James Weldon Johnson. The company music created by his brother, John Johnson. The lyrics were recited by 500 school children on February 12, 1900 in Jacksonville, Florida. The poem was eventually used in graduation, churches, and celebrations. Lift Every Voice and Sing became popularly known as the Black National Anthem and is still sung at significant Black functions to this day. A Change is Gonna Come, Sam Cooke, 1963. When Cooke first heard Bob Dylan's Blown in the Wind in 1963, he was both impressed and irked that a white artist had written a song reflecting the shifting tides in the country while he hadn't. It didn't take long for Cooke to find inspiration to write an anthem of his own, as he and his wife were subject of racial injustice as they was not allowed to stay in an all-white hotel. A few months later, he wrote and recorded A Change is Gonna Come. In early 1964, he was only able to perform the song once on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, as he was killed at an LA motel later that year. Cooke's song lived on and became an anthem for the fight for civil rights. What's Going On? Marvin Gaye, 1971. Marvin Gaye was Motown's golden child when he released the song What's Going On. He made a name for himself with his songs like How Sweet It Is and I Heard It Through the Grapevine in the 1960s. What's Going On was a different type of protest song. Gaye didn't abandon his signature smooth tone when he called for peaceful protest and an end to the war and violence on a national level. Fight the Power, Public Enemy, 1989. Spike Lee's quintessential 1989 film Do the Right Thing depicted racial tension reaching a boiling point during a hot Brooklyn summer. Lee enlisted the Public Enemy to write a song for the movie in which they created the song Fight the Power, drawing influences from James Brown and Bob Marley, while simultaneously calling out the white American celebrities like Elvis Presley and John Wayne. The song captured the strained race relations between characters in the movie, provided fighting words for communities of all kinds as they spoke out against oppression and injustice. The Bigger Picture is a protest song by American rapper Lil Baby. It was released on June 12, 2020, in the wake of the killing of George Floyd. In the song, Lil Baby shows solidarity with the 2020 Black Lives Matter protest, calling for justice against police brutality in the United States and systemic racism. Time and time again, music has allowed people of color to use their voice to unite, vent, and spread the message of liberation. So I encourage you to use your voice.